I walk into the club, and a sense of liquor sent my 6 cents on a sick voyage, and 6 bullets were looking senseless and seasick, stumbling on his sea ship. Strangely, I feel doom as I see these dudes down in the luck. These bullets that were life-size, and they were walking, talking, stumbling, sitting, shifting, spinning, smoking, choking, getting drunk. A bullet getting drunk, how absurd. It was big as me, rusted, dizzy. I said, "What up?" He said, "Word." Now his head was hung from having no fun and talking dumb, and I'm thinking, a bullet couldn't talk now, could it? But then again, how does it look for me to be talking to a bullet? I said, "Man, you look shot." He said, "I'm unemployed." I said, "Damn, they fired you?" He said, "Well, shoot, I had a blast, but I didn't go out with a bang." I said, "What's your name?" He said, "I'm the assassin, and my boys over there. Introduce yourself. Be careful, because they can be bad for your health." So I go to the next bullet. I say, "Man, what's up? What's your name?" He said, "I ain't got no name, but don't pity. Unlike that fool at the bar, I always have a job in the inner city. I work at this club. I wait for anger and liquor to mix. When niggas react quicker from drinking that hot elixir and Chris, I become the quickest fix. I'm the reason they don't use stones or sticks. Just dig the ditch and watch me pitch. I just wait for that trigger finger to itch. I love shooting sprees and gang fights. When you see me coming, be proud, because you get my name in rights. And it'll be the same tonight." And over in the corner, I see a hollow tip sipping gin, red eye glowing in a sickening grin. A beam shot out and it was plain to see. I followed the beam and it was aiming at me. He said, "So start digging your grave, because when I'm done sipping this sip, you better hope to just fill a graves. A flesh wound. And if I don't hit you or hit that nigga standing next to you." Then another bullet stepped up saying, "Now get out of the way, because we don't play. You don't want to know why they nickname me Ricochet." So I go to the next bullet, kind of slow, and this dude looking at me like he's some kind of foe. He paced and mumbled, his face real jumbo. I hate, I froze. He had traces of gunpowder on his face, finger, and nose. Sniffling, wheezing, "Please don't sneeze," and he's high, and eyes not right. He's cussing and fussing and kicking up dust. He says in order for him to forgive, she better start a repentance, and she better do it quick, because his name was Vengeance. He said, "I resolve conflicts quick. Don't forget that dude, he just stepped on your kicks. You and him grew up together, too bad. Why don't you let me send him to the land of never, never? So feed on your anger and don't let it drop. I'm the reason they shot the whole class up. I love in school when kids make fun. When I come gunning down the halls, it's too late to run. So don't take me for fun. I'm always up to no good. Fuck peace in the streets. I run your hood." I star in hood movies from the big screen to cable. I love the kids, let them copy me if they're able. And before he could turn around, I slid under the table, the one with the beautiful vase. I saw another bullet and he had sadness written on his face. I said, "What's wrong, man?" He said, "I'm the bullet saved for when you all fall from grace. I hit kids that are down in the luck. You know, the ones that could have been reborn, but now they're stuck. I'm the suicidal bullet that leaves kids dead on arrival. This ain't Survivor, so don't look at me for survival. I'm the one who longs for long depression states, down on your luck kids that dwell in self-hate." And at the funeral they said that he could have had a chance. Nah, my last words were, "Let's dance." I'm the end for those that can't see. For those that give up, the answer is me. I'm the answer that sadness, depression, and despair gave. I'm the end for those that look at themselves and never forgave. So I go back to the bar and afraid to tell the assassin that his boys had better behave. I asked the assassin, "Why they call you that? You need to change your name to safety and hold your boys back. And by the way, why do you look so weathered?" He looked at me, smiled, put his drink down and said, "I'm the one that killed Medgar Evers. I've halted political movements with one shot. They no longer called the movement, but the one I was not. I was the reason for those riots and Watts. I was the shot that shot first when they shot Malcolm and carried him in a hearse. King was the blessing and I was the curse. What's worse is that my eyes are like falcons from a sniper's rifle. I'm trifling because they always blame the psycho. And I'll catch you while you're preaching coming down mountaintops. I'll be the shot that shot the kid down the block that had the toy Glock when I was employed by the cops. And if a politician acted out of line, I was the remedy. But I was the bullet that took out Kennedy. I was like no other. When I was done with him, I took down his brother. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. That was me that took out Lincoln. I am presidencies with no hesitance. Resisting even your soul will need a new residence. Throughout time, I took out Christmas addicts, Emmett Till and Marvin Gaye. I've been here a long time, fool. Check my resume. Time wanted me to stop killing when I took out Emmett Till, but I told him you only as good as the last nigga you kill. And now I love when rap magazines instigate the fighting and the beef between crews. I can't wait to take out all the 50 cents and Ja Rules. They say 50 brags, he got shot 9 times and he thinks he gonna win. Well, 9 bullets ain't stop him, I wanna be number 10. But I tell you why I sit here in pity. It was right after I took out Pac, then Biggie. That's the reason I got fired, because they went out as martyrs and I didn't start a riot. So time fired me before I could blink. But I want to keep working till you niggas are extinct. Because when a gun's in your hand, you niggas don't think. So now I sit here sipping this drink, but it's okay because I took out many heroes. These supermen, as some would put it, it's just a damn shame none of them were faster than a speeding bullet. And I stand here thinking, a bullet couldn't talk now, could it?